Hello YouTube, welcome back. Cryptbeards 3 continues. I'm going to go for a little review of the fort because I'm starting afresh. I haven't played for probably about a weekish. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, since Monday. And it's Friday now, so that's about a week, right? 5 days-ish. It's good enough for me. So, should we have some volume? I think that's a good idea. We'll put the sound for Dwarf Fortress on. The soothing sound of Dwarf Fortress. Here we go. Let's get into the action and see what's going on. So, quick recap. Here is our pond that we dug to store water, and there are the buckets. Now, don't let me forget this session. I've got to go back and split up the zones, because each zone can only have one dwarf working it, so we need multiple zones for them to bring the water up in buckets and fill that thing up nice and quick. So, on we move. What else have we got here? Let's press escape so we can move a bit more freely. These are our storage areas and our production workshops. I mean, they're all good, but they're temporary. Once we go deeper into the mountain, we'll be just demolishing all this stuff, and we'll make this, I don't know, we'll do something with it, but we'll figure that out later. We've got a farm going here, which doesn't seem to have a whole heap of crops in it. I have been worried about the situation in terms of plump helmets. We're getting disastrously low, so the next time someone trading from the mountain home comes, we'll have to ask for those, and hopefully they'll bring along so many plump helmets we'll be aghast. This here, of course, is an abortive attempt at making one of these, but unfortunately it's a little bit too close to the volcano, and all the water that goes in it appears to evaporate, because if we look down there now, yeah, they chucked a few buckets in there and it's all gone, because the steam is just too warm. The steam, the rock is just too warm. Ugh, look at that slug, disgusting. I don't like slugs. I have a phobia, in fact, of gastropods and boneless creatures. I dislike them intensely. I've got no reason to. It's entirely irrational, hence phobia. But, you know, I get the chills when I see them. I know other people feel the same way about spiders and such. But for me, it's boneless doodads. Octopus and cuttlefish. The thing about that is, octopus and cuttlefish also fascinate me. And squid. They're intriguing creatures. They make you want to know more about them. Acutely intelligent, able to camouflage their bodies with incredibly complex eyes, or is that lobsters? You know, they're crazy, interesting creatures. But also, the thought of having one touch me makes me feel like my skin is peeling away at the fingertips and crawling back round like it's shrinking. I'm giving myself the willies just talking about it. So let's abandon this now. Let's look over here. I don't think, because we had that little time warp situation where the whole fortress died and then we had a crash, we never dug this mine over here, so we haven't actually uncovered any of the caverns. But we did go down to the bottom here and to the right, yes. And we zoom down, 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 down. And we dug a little tunnel. Here we go, which gave us access to the aquifer. Here we go, we've got a little aquifer access. And so we got some water. That was another thing we did. I think I set some of the zoom keys, right? Didn't I? F1? Oh, no, I haven't set the zoom keys. Bottom. Never mind. What else have we done? I think that actually covers pretty much everything. The bedrooms are up here. Yeah, we showed you that already. Let's have a look at Dwarf Therapist and refresh ourselves in terms of the actual dwarven population. Let's connect. Have I got any coffee left? Oh, glorious. I've got a bit left. For me, Panzerbeard, I share that feeling, but it's less of a phobia and more of an indignation. That's the thing. I think I've missed something in chat as well. I wasn't looking. Should I scroll back up quickly? It's just people saying hello to YouTube. That's good. Okay, sorry, where were we? Yes, we're playing with Aquifer, Panzerbeard, but of course, because we're on a volcano, the Aquifer's only at the bottom right of the screen, and the rest of it, no Aquifer. Just rock all the way down. Mostly dolomite or gabbro. I'm not sure which, but we have like some stone basically. Okay, so last session must have finished. I didn't finish with the migration wave of 24. Oh, that's someone who's been born. Okay, so that was our last migration wave, and I feel like that didn't happen too long before the end of last session. So I should really set the timer going, shouldn't I? Phooey. We'll figure it out. About 20 minutes, if you guys can just start saying, hey, end the video, I'll hopefully notice that. And we'll do that thing for YouTube again, where we only do 20-minute videos so people don't have to sit there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It'll be great. Anyway, who have we got? Anything interesting? It looks like we've got a few children in there, but not an overwhelming tidal wave of childhood, which is nice, because overwhelming tidal waves of childhood have been known to cause problems. We've got beekeepers, which is good because we know there are bees on this map. Did I make nesting boxes and hives? Maffol moistness helms. RNG innuendo. Let's go back to the main game. Here we go. So we're going to go back to the thing. We're going to press space for resume. The first thing I'm going to do, in an incredible act of recall, is press I and sort these zones out. So I'm going to say get rid of zones. Let's remove everything we've zoned so far regarding water. And now, watch as I create zones of wonder. So we're going to set the zone here. We're going to place it there. And we're going to do one here. Hang on. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I was getting a little bit confused there. We're going to make one here. 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 And I think that means we have made lots and lots of zones. So now all we have to do is go to each one and say P, Shift P. No, I set it to pasture. That is entirely wrong. We want small p, pit pond, and then big P. Why is it saying animals? Why would I want to put animals here? F. Here we go. Is pond. Good. That's correct, right? Escape. Okay, this is going to be painful, but bear with me, because once we're done, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have water forever. And what are we doing again? We're pressing F. There we go. So, that's good. Let's go down to the next one. It's going to be a pit pond. It's going to be a pit pond. Going to press F. There we go. Oh, now I'm getting into the rhythm. Look at this. Designating like a pro. And that's probably the only thing I am pro at. Here we go. Pew. Okay, excuse my silent contemplation as I do this. It's absorbing all of my intellectual capacity just to hold on to a thought as I designate these zones. I just don't want to make a mistake. Here we go. Pit pond. F. Escape. We're nearly there. We're getting almost all the way around. Dwarf Fortress, so full of excitement. So full of wild twists and turns that you wouldn't expect, but also so full of tedious designating and interface woes. Still, it won't be that way forever. One day, the great Tarn Adams will finish this game, maybe, and it will be glorious and beautiful. Or maybe he'll just leave it with this kind of graphics forever. Who knows? It works for me. In fact, these aren't even the graphics that the game comes with. This is a graphics pack. I'm seeing some chat about the simplicity / complexity of Dwarf Fortress. It's a beautiful beast. Okay, so we've got kids, we've got water coming. Is everybody filling these pits and ponds? Let's see how this works out. Come on, people. Well, I'm happy with that. If he doesn't finish it until the universe ends, that's great. Provided the end of the universe is not made sooner by his completion of the game. That is, of course, the worrying flip side of that equation. So we'll just hope that that's just not the case. Oh, I'm getting quite pleased now. This pond's filling up lovely. Still only got one deep on the sides, but they're coming in their droves now. What's this material here? I've got some red deposits. It's a soil ramp. Okay. Oh, of course, running water leaves a dusting of soil that you can grow stuff in on rocks. Okay, that's good. Now. What to do? We've got 13 idlers. We need something that's going to occupy people. And I'm not sure a mining operation is necessarily best thing to do. I mean, we could go cavern hunting again. What are all these remains here? Tell me they're not dwarves. Okay, it's just rhinos and horses. What else would it be? Okay, what have we got here? This is our pasture area. It's looking quite tight, actually. We've still got grass. That's the main thing. Hang on a minute. Cancels fill pond. No water source. I don't think that's the case. Let's go down to the bottom and check our aquifer access. Oh boy. I need to set a hotkey as soon as I get down there. Otherwise, this is going to be an incredibly tedious place to check. Where's my tunnel gone? Ah, there it is. There we go. Why has he not got a place to... There's plenty of water here. What's going on? Is this guy sleeping at the bottom of the stairs and blocking them? That could be an issue. No? They're getting water. Who's this numbnuts who's coming up and saying there's no access? Bullshit. Okay, let's set a hotkey while I'm down here. So, capital H. Oh. Oh, I have set a hotkey. It's F6 though. That's nonsensical. Why have I set F1 and F6? Well, clearly because I'm an idiot. You know what? I've just realised what we don't have. Bedrooms. We do need a mining operation, and we're going to have to create some kind of dormitory. Let's designate. And we're going to repeat what we did last time, I think. Dig a tunnel out here. Okay. Make it a little bit further out. And then we're going to make a nice big room. And then we're going to festoon it with beds. And hopefully the dwarves won't mind too much. You know what? I'm just going to get fruity with this design for a second. There we go. Doesn't need to be done like that, but what the hell? Why not add a little flourish? Okay. So, oh, and we can put doors on there as well. That is a good point. Hey. It is Meth's tile set, Panterbeard, by the way. They may not be endangered here. In fact, they're so not endangered in Dwarf Fortress in this particular world I've generated that I didn't even realise it was there until it was dead. I just found a rhino corpse in the fort, and that was just all that happened. I didn't go killing an endangered species. I didn't do that. Right, I'm going to set a hotkey for the bedrooms as well, because... And let's make that one F5, so next time we have equally awkward times figuring out what's what. So, and we'll also name it, let's call it bed rooms. That's rooms, there we go. Bedrooms. Okay, so we can go to the gate. Oh, shit, don't do that. Escape. Gate, there we go. Gate, water, bedrooms. Okay, and the gate isn't even in the right place, so we'll move that up here, and we'll go Shift H, gate, zoom here. Escape, so F6, F1, boom! Look at this, we're zipping around like maniacs. That, setting up hotkeys, is a commitment to a fortress. That says this fortress is going to last a little while. Maybe not forever, but a little while. Oh, hello, Oz. Osmorozvo. Osmorozvo? Oz. Hello, Oz. This is Meth's tile set. No, the rhino was not punched to death, Panterbeard, as I said earlier. It was found, pre-killed, pre-corpsinated. How many beds have we got? Ah, yes, I remember now. We've got the, isn't it UM? Yeah, UMQ, and I want bed. Construct bed. Oh, can you only make them... How many do I want? I want, let's say, 20 beds, because I'm, you know, going to have to fill this dormitory up somehow. Mind you, have we got room for 20 beds in there? We'll find out. I'm sure the dwarves will have a lovely time, though. All laying together. We haven't punched anything to death yet. There's been no fighting. No fighting whatsoever. Okay, are there any... have we only got the 2 miners? We have. We don't really need to... Oh, no, we've got more miners. I have set more people to mining. Actually, there's quite a few, isn't there? Last time we went on a binge of... Yeah, we did. Let's sort by nothing. It's not important when they arrived. What's important is what they're doing. Okay, we've got 4 miners. It's not too bad. And one of them, Stukov Roughness Point. Roughness Point is currently at 11 mining, which means he's great. He's just great. Oh, he's not a miner. He has got mining on, but he's also a mason. You know what? We don't want you mining. Please stop. Okay. Actually, did I just activate that? It's hard to tell. Oh, sugar, don't activate carpentry. He's not a carpenter. He's a mason. Okay, where were we? Let's go back to Dwarf Fortress and try placing some beds. Build bed. Good. Okay, so we'll put them along this back wall. This dark stone gives an annoying... Oh, maybe we need some more. It gives an annoying appearance of a shadow being cast over the room. It's actually quite a hard fortress to see. Is it just a stone floor? What kind of stone? No, don't build an armour stand. Gabbro. This stuff. Granite. Yeah, we're getting a lot of that, but not a lot of ores. I didn't find many ores at all. Yeah, we've got quite a few commands there in chat. Some of them are people who haven't been back to the stream in a while. Feel free to check a few out if you're intrigued. I quite like Beer Panda's one, but he only came in once years ago, and I don't think I've seen him since. But oh well. It's all good. Right, we've got more beds? No, not yet. No beds. Keep working, dwarves. Keep working. Can we build a door? That would be nice. Doors on here? Yes, we have 2 doors. Perfect. Because now we can click on this bed. That bed. Make a bedroom. Make it nice and big. Boop, and we'll make it a dormitory. Lovely. Okay. So now all the dwarves can have a lovely snoozle when they need to in a bed. I think. And we've got some nice small bedrooms as well, which we can assign to people as we go. Have we already assigned one to our leader? Let's assume we have for now, and when we check the noble screen, we can see what's happening. Has that bed been built yet? Nope, still needs a bed. Maybe the carpenter's asleep. Alright, what have we got going on here? How do we deal with this food situation? Not yet, Oz, not yet. One day. You see, I do them in chunks, the little introductions. One day I get inspired and I just do a load of them all in one go. It tends to be when I do one at a time, they're not so great. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm looking to mine. That's it, let's get some mining in. And I want to do it separate to the start base. I mean, do I want to start actually making a separate, entirely separate, proper Dwarven Hall? Not yet. We need to get some resources, and I think the only way to do that is mining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig into this mountainside here. And then, you know what? We're just going to go straight down. No, I'm going to go all the way to the set edge of the map. Go down 1, down 2. I designate up, down stair, and then down we go. And we're going to start by going down 50 floors. And then when we get down there, what we're going to do is dig out some exploratory tunnels to see if we can find anything interesting. Because last time we did this, we didn't find any ores, which is a problem, because having a volcano means magma forges early on and magma smelters. But if we have nothing to smelt in them, it's a bit shit. Although, that said, maybe we could trade for stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I do have DF hack on. In fact, now that you've reminded me to do that, I think I'm going to do a quick save. Because that seems like a sensible thing to do, right? Spellcasting. QUICKSAVE. Quick save. The game should save the state now. Has it done it? Tell me more. Okay, we're going to take it for granted that that's happened. Go back to... Oh, it hasn't happened. We're waiting for it to happen. Okay, well, this quick save is turning out to be not quite as quick as we'd hoped. By the way, how do you like the new chat positioning? I put it over my face so we can keep more of the area up here exposed. It certainly hides the blemishes and whatnot on my face, putting text over it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe you just want me to do this. There you go. I don't know. It's a good idea. Ah, here we go. It is actually unpaused, but there we go. Okay, I'm going over here. Okay, it's not totally separate from the fort, but it's separate enough for me. And I am going to go... I'm not going to go to... Blimey! That nearly sent the microphone flying. Apologies for the sudden burst of noise. We're going to go here to the top of the mine, and we're going to set a hotkey, and that is going to be F4, because now I'm working back towards F1 for some reason. Zoom, name, mine, top. There we go. We're getting down there. That was a moment of sheer panic. I've only dropped this microphone a couple of times, but I know that if you've got them on, they warm up, and there's two little gold plates very close together, and if you jog it hard when it's on, they can touch and fuse, and it can totally brick the microphone, which would be a right pain in the fucking ass, because I'd have to use the microphones attached to my webcams, and I don't know how good I know the one on my PS3i is rubbish, but never mind. What can you do? Workflow limits lets you tell a workshop to keep, say, 2 to 5 beds in stock. Oh, I say, that might be quite useful. Let's see what's going on down here. Come on, dwarf. You are a dwarf and you're digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Sorry, I'm copyright infringing there, probably. Come on, dig down to floor 50. And at floor 50, that is where the exploration begins, or at least begins to flourish. You know what? I apologise for the noise, but I'm going to have to adjust this mic because it's now pointing down at my chest and probably not optimally picking things up. So excuse this noise. Maybe turn the volume down a bit or pull your headphones out for a second. When I go like this, it's all over. I'm moving the mic. You ready? There we go. Now it's actually pointing at my mouth. We're all good. We're all good. Has he dug down here yet? Cancels Phil Pond. Dangerous terrain. Did he just skip to it? What's happening? Where's my dudes at? Why are we suddenly... Let's skip back to the top of the mine and go down again. Who's... Oops-a-daisy. Alt-W when setting a task. Okay, that's handy to know about workflows. See, this stuff was exciting last time I saw this and thought, oh, it's gemstones! And it says it's a vein wall, but it's actually cobaltite, which can't be smelted, so... Poo. What a load of old donkey tods. You have struck tetrahedrite. Nice. Come on. A little bit deeper. How far has he got to go? Oh, he's got bloody ages. I should have done 2 dwarves. I should have done it two wide. They would have got down there a lot quicker. Mind you, they're not going terribly right now. Actually, I think what I'm going to do... Let's go back to the top of the mine. This is an idea. I'm going to actually put a little storehouse here, and I'm going to make it a drink stockpile, and hopefully they'll keep some drink in here, and the dwarves will only have to come back this far to get a drinky poo. And so they won't start dehydrating down in the mine, which I believe has been an issue at previous excursions. Okay. Ah, poo, I'm out of coffee. Never mind, we'll have some coffee in a minute. You know what? I've been recording for 30 minutes. It might be time for me to say ta-ta for now to the old Yowchelbers and stop the recording. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. It's been a pleasure recording for you. I'm going to carry on recording for you, don't worry, but it's going to be a little gap between your opportunities to watch this, assuming you're watching it on the day of publication. If you're coming along later on and you've found the playlist, this is not going to be much different from the live experience. See you in a little while. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.